Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The Afro Gardener. Today I'm going to give you guys 5 crops that you can plant right now in late July. Let's get into it.
Dream of you, and I dream of you every night. Dream of you, and I dream of you every night. Dream of you, and I dream of you.
Y'all, it's July. It's July. I can't even believe it. Like, it doesn't make no sense. The year is just flying by. It seemed like I had just put stuff in the ground. I had just started growing stuff, and it's already July. This is around like the peak of the gardening season. And so, even though it's still really hot, the days are still pretty long, you do want to kind of start thinking about the fall and stuff like that. And so I wanted to make this video about 5 crops that you can plant in late July. Maybe you weren't able to start a garden like you wanted to. You weren't able to get seeds like you wanted to. It's not too late. It's not too late. You can still get some stuff in the ground. You can still grow some food. You can still have a harvest. So the first thing on the list of 5 crops you can grow in July is Swiss chard. Now, before this year, I had never grown Swiss chard before, but it is very easy to grow and it grows very quickly. The days are still pretty long, so you'll get, good germination in about 14 to 21 days. But it's a 60-day variety. You'll have, grown Swiss chard in no time. So definitely try this out. This is just regular orange Swiss chard from Baker Creek. I've planted this. I'm probably going to plant it again. And it is frost hardy. And so definitely want to try this out. It's good in salads and sauteed, and it's very easy to grow. Swiss chard. The second crop on the list is beans. You can do bush type beans. Bush type beans are the bomb. I really like them because they grow really fast. They grow super fast. Most beans are 60 days. The ones I have in my hand are called tongues of fire beans, but I'm also growing purple dove beans and dragon tongue beans. These beans are from Baker Creek, but if you don't want to order none, or they might not have them in stock, you can just go to I know right now Lowe's and Home Depot, they all still have seeds, because I went and I looked because I was looking for clearance, and they still have seeds. So you can definitely go and get you some bush type beans. Like, they still they look like this, but whenever you cook them, they turn green, so they're just like fancy green beans. And they all are 60-day varieties, and you can definitely have a big harvest before the frost comes. So grow some beans. The third crop that I want to talk about is, the white scallop summer squash. This is what it looks like. And again, these are from Baker Creek. I got these from Walmart, but I haven't used them. I've been using these. And so this is what they look like, but this doesn't have a picture. That's why I was like, but anyways, but it's a bush type bean, so it's just gonna be a big, like, bush. It's a bush type bean. Did I say bean? I meant squash. It's like a bush type squash. And so that's one that I'm going to be planting. But you can also do the vining squash too, just like the regular crookneck squash, and some other types of summer squash. It does really well in heat, and you'll be able to get a pretty good harvest before the first frost of the year. Now, I live in Zone 7A in Tennessee. The crops that I'm talking about, as far as I know, you can grow these in Zone 5 through 7. Now, I don't know about 8, 9. I don't know about none of them. But I do know that in my zone, in Zone 6 and 5, you can grow these things. Now, to try to figure out what zone you're in or what area you're in, all you got to do is Google it. You can just Google what zone you're in by your state, And also you need to search for your first frost date. The first expected estimated first date that the frost is going to come. The first frost of the year. Because depending on that is going to determine how long you're going to have. How many days you're going to have to actually put some stuff in the ground and give it the time that it needs before the first frost. I would definitely recommend doing that before you plant any of these things. These things are going to work for my area, and so all you got to do is kind of do some research and then, you know, add or subtract the days, you know, just kind of gauge what you'll be able to plant. Everything that I'm talking about today is 60 days or less, so kind of give or take, you know, what you can do. The fourth crop that I want to talk about is cucumbers. You can plant cucumbers right now. They take about 60 days. All the varieties usually take about 60 days, except for Armenian long. Now, this is an Armenian long. These seeds are from M.I. Gardner, and they take about 70 days just because they're a little bit longer. And so give or take, you want to see if you will be able to, how long you will have. How long are you going to have? Pickling cucumbers, slicing cucumbers take about 60 days. So as long as you have about 60 days before your first frost date, you can definitely grow some cucumbers. The fifth crop that you can put in the ground right now at the end of July is sweet corn. The days are really long and it needs the ground to be very warm to germinate and to grow. And it takes about 60 days. I say sweet corn because it doesn't have to dry. If you were growing like a popcorn or something like that, it would need time to dry before you were to harvest it. But sweet corn, it grows really, really quickly. It's in about 60 days, and so you will be able to have a harvest before the first frost of the year. And so, first frost of the winter, like winter. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm trying to say. And so, if you get it in the ground now, you'll be able to have you'll be able to have a harvest before the first frost. I have a bonus for y'all. Can't forget about the flowers. 3 flowers that you can plant right now at the end of July are sunflowers, zinnias, and calendula. Calendula is frost hardy, and so that's really good for you to be able to experience their beauty and use them for medicinal purposes, even maybe a little bit past the first frost of the year. Also, zinnias. Zinnias will not last past the frost, but they'll be really pretty to look at up until that point. And sunflowers. Sunflowers, I just planted some yesterday, and I'm probably going to plant some more somewhere in the little pockets around my garden. You'll be able to experience their beauty up until the first frost as well. And that wraps up the 5 crops that you can plant right now at the end of July and late July. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Remember to like, and what else? What is it? Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I had a brain fart. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I upload every Wednesday and Friday, every Wednesday and Friday. Turn on the bell so you can get my notifications. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.